We all now know that Darion Vince dumped little Maleah's body on the side of a road on Interstate 30 near Fulton, Arkansas. The question is, did Darion stop anywhere on the way to Fulton or anywhere on the way home at a gas station? Based on my calculations, I think the answer is no. The reason I think this is because the trip is 331 miles from Sugar Land to Fulton. The car that Darion was driving was the Nissan Altima. This particular car is going to get 27 miles in the city and 31 on the highway. The tank that the car has is a 20-gallon tank. So if you do the calculations and you say, okay, about 10% of his trip was in the city and, about 90 to maybe 85 was just on the highway, that would put you at about 29 miles per gallon. So if you do that calculations and you put that into the divide 331 miles by the 29, that's going to be about 11-gallon trip. Now we know that in the trunk of the car, Darion also had a 2-gallon tank. So he had 22 gallons. If he filled the car up right before he left, he would have had 22 gallons of gas. We know some of the gas in the gas tank was used, okay? So if it takes about, and I'm rounding it and estimating it up. So I'm estimating up to the 11. If it took 11 gallons to get there and 11 back, Darion would have not had to get gas until he returned back to Sugar Land. So it's very possible and also likely that he did not stop anywhere before dumping Maleah's body or afterwards until he returned to the Houston area. So it's likely that the police are not going to find any video or photos from any gas stations because he didn't stop. He drove there, finally made it to the location where he felt like, I guess it was good enough or far enough. He dumped little Maleah on the side of the road, and he drove immediately back to the Houston area, never stopping on the way there and never stopping on the way back. So Darion had exactly the amount of gas he needed to make it to Fulton, Arkansas and back. And that's with the gas tank that was in the back. And this is why I believe that it wasn't random, that is where he took Maleah. He calculated. He knew exactly how much gas was going to be needed, and he got exactly what he needed, 2 more gallons, and he put it in the trunk of the car. This is why, again, where Maleah was found and where Maleah was left was not random.